Efforts to clean up the almost 400 gallons of diesel that spilled in Lake Superior Wednesday morning are reportedly still underway. Officials say the spill was caused by transfer of fuel between a privately owned barge and tugboat. U.S. Coast Guard officials say they're continuing to monitor the situation and that this is an ongoing effort. As of right now, there's no definite timeline for how long the cleanup will take. However, the Coast Guard says the spill is contained, so there's no water emergency.